Paul, our younger brother. We have, oh sorry, I'm passing Ronnie, the one in orange. Ronnie follows Peter. No, there is Peter, then Pauline, Vivian, they are not around. We have Pauline is not around. We have Pope, the last born girl, who was born in '85 when Pope came to Kenya, so she's named after Pope John Paul II. Then Ronnie follows Pope. We have Paul, is our last born in our daddies. Then we have my cousins, my first cousins. Ndugu is not around. Jeff is not around. At least we are will go. So now actually. My Silpers, they were both born in. Then first cousin from Dr. Pesa's place, we have Jeff is not around, Baby is not around, we have Toto. There. Esther. We have Doc, the last born kwa daktari, the other side. They were our in-laws. Have not left anybody. You know, when you introduce people and you leave others, they feel and they go to complain in the courts. So I'm happy. Introduce them, the in-laws. You want us, Peter, they are campaigning, wave. They want you to wave to the cast. She's almost our age mate. So I know a number of you, Nasura, lakini wengine, as I was asked. So Daddy, welcome.
Okay.
Of course. Okay. Reverend Father, that I knew when I was principal of Rapogi High School. I mean, Karen, Judy, my brother Charles, my former students who are here. Some of you are Nyawana, some of you are Oche, and so on and so forth. I think my primary job now is to introduce the elders of this home. We were 3 brothers. My eldest brother, who made us what we are, was a teacher. He was called Kerry Francis Mangira Pesa. He was married to the first wife from Kambumbo, just a neighbor of Cyprian, your footballer and captain. Yeah, if you know his home, our father-in-law is just next to him. They are actually relatives. He married that first wife. Then later he married his second wife, who is Mina Judy, who is there in the nice white headcloth. She's also deacon in the church, which was celebrated some time back. She's from Karachuan. Then in the immediate home, I am now the head of the family, called the Alila family. The Alila family is originating from Karungu. In Karungu we have a clan known as Kambumo, where Kennedy Omolo comes from. That is the man from my home, the man who came with, who is working with our famous party in Luoland. If you see him, you are seeing ODM. That is his office. And then in that home, I am the eldest. He's also a teacher, he was also been a principal. He was a principal at Tarangani High School. He was a principal at Kokoro High School. He was a principal at Chulaimbo High School. and he's a brother to one of you, Esbon. He's called Ndugu Charles Kiongo. His home is just down here. That is now the brother that follows me. I have other brothers, they are not here, I'm not introduced them. Then immediately after him, now we have my other cousin. Such a close family friend. Those are the three that are here with you today. In the same family, you're being introduced to our children. No, I'm a boy. Michael, Peter Maga. He's here. Manning am okay. Margarita Gumabel. Upon your madongo to Namudo. Your modo, okay, the madongo introduced. Mano introduced, of course, I have friends. We are Felix Juma. Felix Juma is our friend. And the Catholic Wadwa, the Daka crowd, Dako de Machigi. So that's one of the other called. Then in this home, I'm glad to say that we have some of you that I must introduce. Peter, it's a good introduce. We have some of us that I must introduce. I want to introduce Junior Ungimano Somorapogi. Kikadna Ungi Morocco. Chungura. Those who are here, you went to the you know, anyway, no, I get a room direct. So, Kagimoko, you know, or no Daka. Korokane was calling a dog with no. You will coach to Bruno Daka. You know him. He's a principal of maybe and Bishop Anyolo Maloka, one of the schools, Managon Era and Okapuda Okadi Bunge. This young man I thought from, he's a young man. And I put the 4 months from 6, and I put the corners, you can put the most of them. And Alex, who moved, Oyakanyamwa, Wadako Deka. Incidentally, Yawadeka. Now Mrs. Umogi. Mrs. Umogi, Mrs. Umogi, 1986. Can you say motivate Rapogi? New Rapogi Kadanja Nyonge first division. For 1985, you people managed to be number 30, the 85 group. You managed to be number 39 in Kenya. Marapogi no Kubedi. 1955. That's a good Rapogi 6 years. So no motivate your man from 3, man 1986. Can I be in your TV? I've been in a TV and no queen. Kadagi. The man and then Karapogi with number 14 in Kenya. Moyombo, and no, the Dagi money one. Dinner by that time. This one, so as you could do Yalawaka, and we do one, and we do Rapogi, Sumarapogi, upon you to me, that's one. Yes, one Okamodo. Dalawaka, I tell you, no door. Odo Nenga Manochake, your Madongo. So those are the people I think I can introduce. Anything else? Money Martin, okay. Can I set him introduction? Sorry. No, can you introduce me though? Maa. Na kuno wanjari agiku na coach. Owadwa ma aluo bange mara ariyo. Niluonge Dr. Pesa. Dr. Pesa wuon dala ni. Nyasaye noseome kaka bromo. To nowe jaode matin mama matin. Nyako ni Nyabwasi. Jaode maduong' ne nyamin nyako ni. Wuode maduong' usomo go Rapogi ni Jeff. Inyalo paro Jeffrey. Joffrey Kasing nyalo ba wuode maduong' wuode nyamin-gi jomusomo kod Rapogi cha koro nyako cha nyamin Kasina ma ode
Kasina the principal?
no not Kasina principal. Kasina is
Jeff Kasina.
Jeff Kasina.
Kasina the volleyball player.
Volleyball, yes. Where is the principal now?
No, that's the principal.
Yes,
That's the principal. Not that one. And then basketball.
Yes. Jeff is different with the other.
That was my nephew, immediate nephew. And of course, Madam was 1971. So many bangama take nikamunena nikaka nuneno kata. Uma uga uchuaje. Mondi ka unyara SDA me lok ja Catholic no sike Catholic. Onda kanyo ya SDA. Ko ni no an kidak dala kata nyaka be ja Catholic. Merwa no to ka ko ja Catholic. Chonto no jo SDA. So nyako ni ja SDA. Atemu wada kata nyaka sani. Ko kaneno kodwa kendo tundo lawyer gibiro ja Catholic. Side lastly, I want to welcome you here to Dalaka. Kinadwa kwa niya side kamano in a sufficient way nyaka duni. Nikech pok na winjo nyaka jak puonjo timore to ka winjo. Pok aneno. Winjo be pok awinjo ok neno kende. Ngene nyalo winjo gimoro kama to ok iji. Pok awinjo. Ni jok moko mane ng'ato puonjo ma kaka wajogo ucha. Kendi ng'eyo ni nok ayot goch be narodho. To ka narodho uta rodho dichiel e higa. Dong. An ka nagoch ing'e be ok urom ga koda yo, by the way. Be ni nyalo luwo kama kabiro. Mano was myself. No katimi mono seriously. Nothing unu manu develop that fear. I liked you, I loved you. And those people I taught in class. Ng'ama nasi puonjo Kenya ka mofail uting bade kata onge ka. That is why kata narodho tuchako paro manene. Ng'ane ni kodo. Yando ngina tem. Agone Nyasaye kamano. Ni mondo ubi mondo un bende akia gima okelo ubro wacho. So ni mondo ubi dana naka. Ouko omero nyama licha ma. Kenen plan moseka over 1 year. Ng'at miluongo ne Origa Manyengani. Samoro wawuoyo kode kata en loka. Wawuoyo WhatsApp. To awinjo yengo biro. Charles ngin kod chalo jagweng'wa ka. En ndalo moko notiyo ka. Koro samora nang'i WhatsApp, ana maka uketa WhatsApp, ambe nane 1 year, maka wuono tarik 10, kendo ene coincidence. Ni nyocha noninga bed gi ginene, anniversary mara tarik 8, mane kama na yude Rus, no ayude e church ka. Ma imagine wawuotho gi tiendwa nyaka ka, kwa Europe gi wasunge, mane wapuonjo go Musocho, ayuda Rus ka wan Musocho. Wasonge wuotho e mitoka loka mobiro gi tiendwa ka mage budho mage dao. Those days. Tarik 8 dwe mar 8 71. To kawuono tarik 10 dwe mar 8 kendo koro undalana. Magi ko maber. Nyawana Nyasaye donge maber. Aya. I don't have much to say. I thank God for it. Donge ngima nono ka ponti. Nono ka brani. Ko wale male man ko yie. To un bendo medwe ngima ubi kama diki. Mane kaka dan kwae madanga kwa. Umbo medu ngima higni mayombo ugogi umbe uduka. Ko yie tambe meda moko. Ata tine ko meda en bonus is not o ko chuno Nyasaye no meda. Maga manoni ngomia no. I'm sure none of you 65. Meaning a 65. Koruto maru podi poko gike bonus. Uto ka Nyasaye fair kaka en fair ja. To mewa mi ubike 70. Koro bang mano ko yie to may do time. But this should not be the last. Biro kanike. Let us continue. We communicate. Ne utimo mistake, I know. I didn't check, but I thought when I was seated there. Ne unmana interested in writing your names and signature. To give my important move when nature, the ne uketo na address. okay.
Numbers.
Phone numbers. Phone numbers okay. Yes. Ah, mara hana punju. Ndio maana kisa punju mabe. Ko mai dala ka pesa. Merona iko maloka. But I want to give you, check the village father, the opportunity. Lopo kanyiso kata nyethenda moko. Neka be mayike baba. Kama dala ni. So this is good. Nikijanga matin, owado acha nyalo oknyal kele nenda na. Wi maduong cha oknyal kele. Waju luo ngama tindo ngima donge gonda. Mae gonda. Makabone do. Kama I don't want to say much because of the program. I just want to say thank you to God and say thank you to all of you. And you will tell us why you will come.
Our last one is an DNC. It's a Rapogi alumni.
Why introduce much man?
Tell him to join the club.
That will be come and do it. I come up Peter morning go be record. It's okay. Eh, me no dira Rapogi.
I recommend a room for that particular session. We're going to reaps. 1, 2, good. Sitimakoro wachopeni, kabla mondo wame welu thuolo, mondo gimbe introduce themselves. Was a consultant the chair and the man among it introduction magi. Mukuru wangegi. Thank you, chair.
Mwalimu Honorable Professor Mama, the family, Father Osonga, the alumni present, and all the other guests present. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Riga. I'm his namesake. And due to that, we bonded at a very young age when I joined Rapogi in 1984 in Form 1. Before we knew that there was his namesake in the school, he used to open my letters. Especially when maybe a girlfriend of mine wrote, you would be the first to receive the message. But finally, we reached an agreement, and he said that if he doesn't see Dio, then he should not open. Because apparently, in my names, only the D was missing. Otherwise, all the others were there. We feel humbled to be hosted in your home. As alumni, we conceived this great idea of visiting you as our mentor sometime. Actually, it was early last year. It was my idea and Charles that we pay you a visit. And then when we brought in the other alumni, the good idea became a better, and we decided that we rope in all the other former principals which had mentored us in Rapogi. If we could have had the means and the time, we could have done it not only for the principals, but for all our former teachers. But anyway, it is better you do with a small than nothing.
So that is what God has blessed us with. So we are planning to visit all the former principals of Rapogi, and as the senior most, we decided to give you the first slot. When I called you sometime back, you gladly accepted to host us. This particular point in time is to introduce the alumni who have come for the visit. And in the interest of time, though today is a special day, we are not going to follow time so much. I'm going to give my maybe 2 minutes to introduce himself. You can also tell us briefly about yourself, life, where you are currently, and then we just move on. After that introduction, I'll give the community members who have worked tirelessly to go to my O levels. By then, and I finished my Form 7, exactly 4 years, the way it was supposed. Due to Mwalimu's mentorship, I did very well in South Nyanza. And not only South Nyanza, actually in Nyanza. Yes, so I'm proud also of that. Mwalimu didn't I wrote, chose this small school, I don't know. Kabara. Yes. He said he doesn't want me to go to a political school. By then I was very innocent, I didn't know what to say. Then he told me that he should go to Alliance. So when the results came out, he told me again that you have to come back to this school. You'll be producing top students for other schools. But finally I accepted it. I said, no, let me go back to my former school. By that time, the O levels was not doing very well. The O levels was doing very well, but A levels, the performance was not very good. But I was just courageous enough. I said that if we made it in O levels, we have to make it also in A levels. Because one thing I realized was that teachers are a constant. The most important thing are the students. The which the students carry themselves. Because when we joined in '84 in Form 1, the school discipline was not all that great. So due to that, the performance was not very good. But there was a game changer in the school. There's a Form 3 class which we got in 1984. They were very, very highly disciplined, very, very, and genuinely they were working hard. So that was Dr. Charles Songa there, with the 84 group, yes. So when they did their exams in 1985 and the results came out in early 1986, we were amazed. We could not believe that from nowhere we could be 39. I remember the late Leodero here. instrumental in motivating us, and he told us that if can do it, the other years can also do it, and I want you guys to defeat Maseni. So people just started to work hard. There was no change in the teaching faculty. So the 86 class, the results of the 86 class and that is how Rapogi started doing well. So my group and then after that, the rest is history. Rapogi just became a good school like that. When I joined the university, I realized people knew me, the people I've never known, people I've never met. I just had my name, oh, you are the one. Okay. Yeah. So at least we were proud. Mwalimu helped us to put Rapogi in the map. All the they have also done their best. But they have really benefited. I heard Mwalimu saying, sorry for a long speech, I heard Mwalimu saying he used to cane students. Well, I used to hear, I don't know whether it was a myth or the truth. I don't know. Maybe he's here, he may confirm. I don't think I was lucky. Because one thing, for me, I've never read school rules in my life. Even when I joined college, there was a lot of rules. I didn't read them. I just believe that somebody should be good in the society, you know. If you are good in the society, you know God, you respect God, you respect your neighbors, then you don't need rules. Just do unto others what you also expect them to do. Then you don't need rules. You don't even need to know the laws of the country, because the laws are just to govern good conduct. So if you are already having good conduct, why should you express the pipe? Yeah. So this was the organizing committee for this visit. They will get time to introduce themselves. Without maybe taking more time. Oh, I didn't introduce where I am currently. Currently, I'm a pharmacist by profession. I graduated from the University of Nairobi in 1995. I started working in Kenya with the government. I worked with the government briefly. Then I joined the industrial sector to manufacture medicines. So I did a lot of manufacturing for Kenya, for East Africa, and the whole of Africa. So at least a product of Rapogi affected the health of the whole of Africa. My last assignment was in Dar es Salaam, after which I went to Canada. So in Canada, I went for a specialization in pharmacy, doctor of pharmacy, and I deviated a bit now from the industrial pharmacy sector. I went back to clinical. So right now I'm working in a clinical pharmacy setup. This time I came specifically to honor my. So I just reached here 3 days ago, and that is how it is. So I'm going to give each alumni maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes to introduce themselves. I just say your name, the year you graduated, what you are doing in life. You don't things we do in life are important. They complement one another. You can be a teacher, you can be a priest. These complement one another. So don't try to say that maybe me I'm in the potato industry. That's yeah. I'll jump in because I'm going to. Is our senior here in some way, so I'll give him more time. Yes. Yeah, he's chief. Senior is there. Okay, so maybe we'll start from Brother Alex, yes?
Hi, I'm Alex Rapogi Adian. I was in Rapogi from 1979 from 1. Then I graduated there twice. In 1982, I graduated from the O level. Proceeded to the A level. Then in 1984, I graduated from the A level. I'm a retired teacher, senior teacher. I was a teacher by profession. Thank you.
Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Jared Unyando. I joined Rapogi in 1981, left in 1985. We are with Charles, Magolo. Those are my age mates in Rapogi. This one was more senior to us. My first employment was with the ING. At that time, there were a lot of political activities in Kenya. NGO. So when Koigo Omere was given political asylum in Norway, former President Moi closed the embassy, and that is how we left. Our job ended like that. I joined the government. I worked with Ministry of Health for some time. Then I joined local authorities. Up to last year, I was working in Kericho County government as a town administrator, town manager. And I voluntarily retired last year when I was remaining for 2 years. I'm now at home. I come from Kogela, I went up here. And I'm glad our former principal, Mheshimiwa Pesha, we've met several, we meet in several funerals and several places. Even the last time when we were burying our late brother, Dan Ogembo, we were with you. And you others were not here. So I'm Mheshimiwa for what you did to us. In fact, it was up to our former students of Rapogi. Very grateful for what you did to them. And we pray to God. You know, we come very, very near from Chulo's home. But personally, although I did not contact you, I was doing it out of us. Otherwise, I can't say much. I think they were in Form 1 when we were in Form 3. But we are in touch. We are in touch with most of our fellow students. And I think Rapogi, because of you, we have maintained that, and I think it's good. In fact, sometimes when one of us loses a parent or something, we join hands to help. And I think that is very good. Let us continue like this, and I think it is going to be good for all of us. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. Organizing committee, Mama, and the rest of the guests, including all my schoolmates, including again Honorable Beyond Presidential was also a student of Rapogi High School. My name is Vincent Kanangon. I come from Bondo, Sias, and I traveled from that place to here this morning. I'm happy to be here, and I had to be here. And I want to explain that one first. Yeah, it was called the book. Now the wife died. So I come here. So the body was put yesterday, and I stayed there after midnight. I was supposed to be there more so because currently I'm the sub-county administrator for Bondo. Then they called me Governor Ndogo. Yeah, so, but it was, now I joined Rapogi in 1980 and left in 1980. Night. I used to go there, then I started again for 15 minutes. Then when in my working life, when I left college, I got myself involved in management consultancy, which is also like teaching. There was a brother of mine who was a professor at the university, and we worked together there. So we used to train a number of parastatals. From there, I was in 1999. I was part of the receivership team, which was appointed by the High Court to go and receive grand agency. So between I was in, I joined as assistant human resources as deputy general manager of grand agency then, and I was in charge of presidential visits. And President Mukapa used to call me with my first name. So that was from then on. Came back to Kisumu, did some business for some time, but later on I joined during the manufacture and there are no moving offices. So I worked there, but currently sub-county administrator. I was supposed to be some. Now, since there is no time, I don't want to say much. But I am very grateful to him when he was not in that school than when I was there. One of the things I learned is that he's a very determined. He became principal when I was at the teacher's school. Those titles were not there then. And the Leodero you are talking about is the person who promoted it. So that determination went to be principal, and then thereafter he became the. Now the teacher should rest. But it's political gatherings and political figures, and because I've always remained in the think tank of Raila throughout the time. So we are dual. So I mean, after I left Rapogi, I think this is what.
Mwalimu bende yudo thuolo kama kode kinjo kongero wo manie chunya wacha
Presiding for opening prayers, the leadership of this team, the family of our Heavenly Father, and my fellow brothers from Rapogi. I say good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Senior Kamaranda. You will wonder why it's senior. I also have a junior who also graduated from Rapogi 2024. I'm a certified public accountant of Kenya. Certified public accountant of Kenya. I'm a practicing auditor. Facilitators. Then you don't have a future. These are very a future. These are very important team. Let us make advantage important team. Let us make advantage of our unity. So that it goes back. With the Cheska. It didn't come alone. With the Cheska. It didn't come alone. It came with the Cheska. So we have a van, a small van for classroom building when I was leaving. So I walked ahead. If we could manage to bring all of us to our homes, I know we will be blessed. But we are also praying for you so that God may grant your desires. Even if you didn't manage to be the governor, I'm sure God has something for you. God has something for you. And we want to encourage you. Sometimes this is not about the age. Even the president of the US is older than you and is managing. Others, my brothers, I would request as I go to sit down there. Chair. This is the team. This is the team. This is the team. This is the team. Now avoid 84 it what? Get this team. Now avoid 84 it what? Get this team. Put us on a WhatsApp something around. Don't be stressed. Some of us have been trained in even family council. We have accountants. We have several of professionals. Chair, thank you so much. And now, I think I'm seeing you have invested in the right person.
Okay, Captain.
My story with my senior cannot be said here. If I can start from education, I learned I'm one person. So when I reached there, he told me, you are the boy from Kamugundo who has passed. You are behind us. We are headmaster, but senior. We used to say called senior headmaster. He told us when he came to address us for orientation, the class I've put here, this year, by the time you will reach Form 4, you will be 80. And you will be the IOs. That is what he told us during the orientation. So we were here. Then from 2, I was called to be given a captain of a dome. Then all of a sudden, something happened in the school. I was told you are now assistant school captain. You know, I all Form 2, going to Form 3, replacing my friend here. Huh? Something happened. I don't know what happened, but I was called by the board and the principal. I was called the principal. You are now the assistant school captain. I said, hey. 1 month I was a dog prefect. Then the following 3 months I was wearing a big shoe. He had a very big shoe. I can remember he called me with the body shaman so low. Well, now the school is in your hand. Your class is good, and you don't want class. That's why we are putting it there. As that class was your pet. It was a good class. You were disciplined. So the captain had addressed the assembly anti the government. So your father like now, those problems were there like, in the school. So I can remember vividly on any rampage. That's why when I went to his principal camp, he takes the other route. There was a principal route. So now Lucha and the people who came from this side, I think that taken care of the family. But when that told me, he told me, you people, with us we have work certificates, but you don't have. So even if you go on strike, there's no. So that's how I managed to capture the O level. So when my principal, we got the watchmen were also having a problem. So the principal, when he came, so he didn't obey our order now through the battles. He was concerned with the children, the people who have talked here. So when I was now walking to the principal house, I think it was, it was manning the principal house. Those were prefects. Then Cyprian, you were in problem. So he told us, I've learned a lesson. That time came, when we were almost going to sleep, watchman came, where is Cyprian? The principal want to sleep. I didn't. Then he just told me, go get the driver, let him. And with the driver he knows. But that was a very critical moment that you stand to win. So I had taken everybody, all level, we were together. And actually they respected that. So there is any challenge, you face it. And that has been what has helped me. After the Form 4, I told you, Form 1, he gave me a letter. When I did my O level, I was given so many things, caps to bring from their relatives. I'm a relative to these people. If you can remember Thomas, me so many things that I even forgot. Which one was I given? Maybe I was given money they were putting on myself. And the caps. So they gave me those. So when I came, he told me, another school, but I'm giving you a letter of Rapogi, that's all. Up to now, I don't know where I was called. So he didn't want the good people to go away. So when I came to Form 5, in Form 5 I was told you are now the school captain. There was nothing like elections. Captain again, and Form 5. Maybe he learned what I did sometime back. And I'm very proud of my mentor. And after the Form 6, the only captain, the first one, and I passed university. So I said, well, that was good, that was God's. So then after that one, because I wanted to be like him. Huh? Actually, that was what you to be a teacher. I wanted to be like him, so I chose teaching. So my intent to be a deputy, I only took 2 years. I think when you also do something good, you'll be promoted. For now, this year will be the 18th one. But I encourage, when there would be any problem, or when we all those problems of the school to go away. Just to the University of Nairobi. And as some left wing, I retained it. that one, lectures. At the moment, I've registered all him, so maybe he will change from me supervisor. You gave us the foundation. When I was at Charlie's graduation from PhD, we sat with him and we see we have to reorganize. You check what these people are doing in the engine room. Give me a report. Because they were also going beyond time of school. So, no fear, by the way, fear. Because when he told me, there were people like, people were coming from this side. Then I called them. Charlie, you are also there. So I got, no, I have a secret mission to check how you are praying. So you only operate within the school police. When the bell goes, you go to class. Because, you know, people could have reported, but only the principal, the headmaster told me to check the Christian Union. Reached the principal. I don't know whether it reached, because I did not go back. So those are areas that I would recall. And and those people were very good at speaking to go. Then the next person to speak will be the school captain. Go home. That were all. I think that's why they respected me. And also, I think people like Courage, I don't know what it became. So I mean, so they knew they were going home. They went home, by the way. It was how our school was. There was order in the school. There was hard work in the school. There was respect for the school. In fact, as one moment, he changed. When there's a problem, he normally does this. So we're told now he has bunduki. During the pipe, he would walk like this. Then when there is any crisis, he would walk like this. So we used to fear him. But he used to, actually when we were there is when that young man was born. And we were very happy for him. I think there was one, I don't know, we passed on, but I don't know what happened in between, because your father, what he tells is what you, when I was told, you know, I had also a challenge. You know, I liked the football. So somebody had come, she licked us from the fence at know that place. And a GK vehicle. So, there we were. He was also there. It was Friday. So now, when and followers. So when we came back, he called him Cyprian, come. People, you know, during that time, the captain was playing some. So they went to the priest, the Mtoli, to go to church. And where were you? So, you know, that was I told him I went home to look for fish. And you know, Guyana, I know how you are getting fish here. Just to know that it was my relative, Sama. That's why he had a soft spot for me. This thing is blown off. Because we were also good. You know, you were number 7, I was number 6, isn't it? The indexing. Indexing in Rapogi, 10, top 20, you are gone. So then I told him, Mom, that there are people who want this young man not to go far. So now it was on Wednesday. Now Friday, Kumbe was seeing us playing there. In fact, when we reached Bisawa here, we had some accident. Kumbe was also following us. I said, no, I was a little bit sick, but I was very happy. So, Monday, so you people today, and which I've been telling you, it is good if you are a teacher to be with me. Because there was a time the deputy called was a problem. I said, "Boy, you close the school today. That was a Mr. Thorpe. You close the school today. So there we were with my mentor. So kumbe there was a code of. Then when I went to my office, so you know, then I was wondering, why don't you tell the student? Rapogi school, I don't know whether today it is. Principal to the school captain. You give me a chance, or brother to Michael. When he came, said, now that man is not giving me chance. Then when I work there, there's a brother of mine. So today, it is not a big testimony, but I would say, tell you how he uplifted. So the watchman tried to bring problem. Then they were told, the captain has said, kina daktari were now in the other office. I know I've not been Rapogi and also principal. You're not supposed to tell those people. Now this principal director, but whenever there's a problem at Rapogi boys, when Nani was there in Ndolo, I took 5 mattresses. Then there was a time when Otunga was there, the student went up to Buriri. Otunga must remain. And when my friend was leaving me there, we had our politics, but yes, money. You are equal to the task. Just encourage. I'm there. Start a school, a day school. That is how I started Andino, St. Augustine Andino. You know, I just went, I mean, some 4 years. I'm writing my manifesto, a principle. A principle is better than but because he got us when we didn't have money, he would send us home. His pickup. Where are you from? India. He will not talk to you. So he has gone to his home. So you don't know whether to go to class. I don't know whether you people realize that way. So from now, I leave you with that, and God will bless. I've taken people, even right now, I have people. And that one is, because if I try to get it, that is when my mother told me, you know that principle of yours used to sleep. I think that is when I came to learn. Kumbe, you were part of us, and that is when I learned that from our place. You know, with us, in school, nobody will tell you what's happening, and you fear that person. So, they had it in the office. But that will help us. Every assembly. 85, you will do well. Otherwise, for now. Thank you. Oh, sorry for talking too much.
We can just continue from that. Yeah? Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yes, sir.
Let's come.
Oh, yeah.
27.
But Peter confirmed that so many of them are more than. More than. I still have that problem. Winter cause stress. Target in charity today. So I was patient. I remember at one time in the assembly. School Mabut Kokoro Dal School. Dede. By then, Dede was a junior school. I remember, hey, you are equals.
So those are some of the things I learned from you. He asked me, he also went for A-levels in Beta. And the former, that was a challenge. It was a challenge. School also taught in Rapogi, and he was all and also the background. Biro kaka wono kona daka rumu ine ni sebedo ka certificates kana kabede ne chacha. Malo wati. Kumwonyo wakati. Kani tire di mosete more na maber and this visit. For some time. But when I consulted with him, with those few remarks.
Thank you.
In Rapogi, I joined in 1981. 84. Joined 81 and 84. Yes. We were with him in the same. What as of now, I'm a teacher. After Rapogi, that is 85. Then 86, briefly, I also stayed. Then I trained as a teacher. I started in the year 1989. After that, I went to the Greater South Nyanza then and there. So most of my time, I've been working until Mbewa. A chance. So I was in the school-based program. I did it after 1997 through his mentorship. Because I told him I'm a teacher, I've been ahead in the institution. I'm in Saya County, from the sub-county HOI of the same school. And I'm holding two titles there. The primary wing, and I also have the junior. So when I'm with the junior, they call me counselor. And when, because we have very many programs going on, even tomorrow I go back. So I had to rush yesterday evening to be with this one. So that is how it's managed. So when he's saying it, so me what I would say, I'd longed very much to be part of it. So once I found myself on the wall, whatever I will be with you. And I believe going forward the way we are, we will continue being together. And we met today. So I just told him, and he told me, don't worry, we are going with you in my car. Leave you as long as spoken. Those are two facts that was trying to highlight very well there. So, and you know you are in a mistake. Tell me the school thoughts of this thing. Because to bring people together with this time, I think that is a plan. The former chair spoke. In fact, what he has said, let us start it. That when I lost my dad recently, I never knew. That's why you can say things are mystery. That the senior principal also is my relative. My father had 3 wives, but my last mom, the home, he was always there. And my dad was a real friend of his. In fact, so that's why I'm saying, any opportunity, please let us not neglect that, because you never know. Tomorrow you might land somewhere. And if you are done so to be together, let us continue. Otherwise, they're supposed to come like Benawiro. That is the class of the class of 83. There's also another one who was called Omingi, Joseph. I talked with them, but don't mind about it. Let us just go and see our mentor. They said they were but many are with you, our senior principal. Otherwise, these connections, please, let us be helping one another. Me, God bless me with 5 children. So well to be back with the Lord. I'm remaining with 3. The second one did land administration. So it's in Nairobi, Kamaki. So if there's anybody who is from outside, that is Kimenen. So I'm happy to be with you. I hope we'll have again another reunion. And if it is possible, let us be visiting one another, even once what, a month, if there is an opportunity.
Let's be a bit faster.
I'm just a new Monica Young. In 1989, 6 years. So the 84 group with John, Noel, and the before A level. I worked 1980. I went to the university, I went to Nairobi University, I met John again. There was some ICT for the last, up to the villages, 5G. That is a very high speed network. I'll be a bit brief, but in my years in Rapogi, we really enjoyed our the first day, that evening, we came to class. For one model, boys, who invited you to this school? Who is he? He's the headmaster. He didn't tell us he was the headmaster. He was the same guy, just in front of us. But some of us have gotten to know. And he knew the psychology of students. He could come to the back of the class at night during preps and just stand there for even 30 minutes. He knew all the students and their behavior, their character. Teacher Endo, Tokoriemi, Bruna discipline, Tokoriemi. Toka in Atrabomeka. There's a time we almost just, that was on a Monday. We used to have assemblies on Monday and Friday. So Monday say school compass. Then the following day, Tuesday, because I've met some. And guess who did I meet? Head on the But you know, it was in the evening, so I thought he had not seen me. So I dodged and went back to school. But they had seen me very well. So the bell rang for preps. People went in, and they worked a bit. Then he comes to you go and bring the sweater you are wearing? So I went and brought the sweater. And now, this guy yesterday did not go out to school for fun. And now, look at this one. He's already out. What do you do in such a boy? He told me to go and get my box to his office the following day. So I knew I was going home. But if you are doing well, that's what I'm saying, if you are doing well, you're not taking. The following day, and then, very early in the morning, because I didn't sleep very well that night. People are seeing me around the office. And they passes, 2 day passes. I don't know my fate. So I told me, hey. So people told me maybe this guy wants to chase you. So may the assembly now I'm waiting to be called in to give you a suspension. Then the next thing I heard, let's go to class. Hey, what has happened? We just bump into each other. Wow. Now I thought this thing would come up, but you said, you're still surviving. So I can tell you, it was a very good administrator. He knew the behavior of the students. And the minister and the director of ICT, administrative department. So we made the ICT the major trunking has been done to Mandera, to Masabit, to Nandapal, everywhere in the manhole somewhere there. Right into your home. And please. Yes. Expand. Yes. Right now, the market has been liberalized in the sense that and the fiber is somewhere around here. Yes. By the road. Yes, it's by the road. So you just need which service provider for internet is found in this.
Use the existing protocols. Yes. But you left me finished. So you are runaway father. I am the youngest in my chair. Before Charles came in, you know, we had to do oldest. Because the first chair was a 93. When I came, the second chair was 92. And the new. So we are moving, and I can see at least you are moving with my uncle. I can vaguely remember some faces. You know, they were young. We were working with Faith. She was our legal advisor. In fact, sometimes we went to Mafia, as most people say, because I saw I was taken by her from 6. So I was immune to the bullying, if there was. And the smallest when I came to school at that time. So I just saw you as my father. So outside the Rapogi, I think we've interacted. In Gore, we interacted. I was the one having the Dagoretti group when you were there. So we've been working to a farm. Yeah, so my colleagues, some of you I've never met, and I'm glad I've met you today. And I know this is not the last day we are going to meet to another level. In fact, I decided to come purposefully. So that's yeah, because I've met some of you informally, Daktari, and we chat. In fact, I wanted him to give me more old people. sorry. It's quite difficult. Kabarana can tell you, they are the ones who have the heat. To have this group, then we'll also bring the Gen Zs and mix together. The others will not go with us. So when we go to visit Kubola and Awiti, I want you to come and take me to see him. Yeah, so that you know that just rest here. Let us just move as a Rapogi family. That we visit each other so that we have that connection, and also we have that. We are all teachers, many of us are teachers here, and some of us have and my wife. There's a preacher who told me, who told us, he came to our church and was teaching that men, myself, I don't know. Yes.
The guest of honor who happens to be host again, all protocol of even telling him thank you for having been my head teacher. Here for request. Cousin do for us this and this. But today, this group have told me, kumbe inyalo paro, chien mi dogi go erokamano, kum gima ngama wati. To know you in the school, man there, and we were very proud of it. And Joseph Onyango Magolo, ne 190, we were in school 92, 82, 85. But you said 81, that's what? Yeah, 81. No, so we were there 82, 85. It is the notorious, the one people talk about that class. It's a unique class. It was a very unique class with the Kena Charles, Kena Nyala, Kena Songa, and we were being treated somehow differently. This group were really bullying us. And they would do it on the bed and cry like a and they're beating it. You go and tell our head teacher, and we say, girl. So it was wonderful, and that's when made me to become a teacher. I'm a principal. Nyarungi than even Urin, Bishop Anyolo. And more na kabisa. Get lost a bit, don't be worried, but I'm with you. What we had about the ICT, which I did the noise next to where I'm staying. You know, there are things you may them than you. Please, Rapogi. Yes, I don't. Yeah, where I work, I'm the only person. I do any Jaduong. That is my name in school. Because a young school where people who are there are very young people. But today, we are 82. Then we were very young in our shorts. And the A was also telling us, we take but they were a head teacher. Rapogi, Kupapani, introduce yourself. I hope you didn't know that the current principal is so Nyawande. So when we went to their place, there we were with when he saw us, all the negotiation stopped. Rapogi Biro, Dalawa. And it stopped there. In fact,
was never counted. Peter was supposed to give money the Luo way of counting. Then he said, let me touch it. I know the amount. Then he gave it out. It was never counted. Rapogi ni nongobe. Rapogi ni nongobe. Jagwasi. Jakarumbo ko di buogo. Not any age. We may identify by saying 85 age. No. The main thing and Rapogi. And can I tell you something? I know you want to can hear the man and I was only there at A levels. O levels in Kanda St. School Yala. To cannot tell okay to get a tea. Rapogi Makodemo. Manyathinda have all gone through Rapogi Mama. And I'm coming Kakajara Rapogi. Kabiro Kwa Rusa. Kabuto Hotel. About the Saudi.
Fellow alumni members, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. God is good. Born to be Suna West. Until Suna East, Rapogi High School in 1987. I met quite a number. From 4. Quite a number of faces. And Gruba and Peter Magawe. Yes. And come on, moment you were beat a club, Rapogi no team. But generally, I'm so impressed in the Okorenya side of communication. And Doka better than. And when you see doing your semester, some of us, especially, you allow me to talk about Sonaka. One year, Sona no man in your. So one, the 1 year, you don't know the people. Mommy, you're so no better. I inclusive and you know, family. Personally, I may but in here, what you say, what of order? Rusomba and Nabedo admitted the whole of some 4. It couldn't do theatre. So you do need to have this amount of communication. No mere commission, mad times and everything. I only got enough that year for university. Secondly, I started my teaching in Korea. I was to go to BIM but my family was again. From Machare, Kanya, another school is a band of boys. After that, I will be beauty. One let me tell the next high school a bit. Pray from Mami Goriba. Not there for further studies. But only because he was our leader. No, products in there. Emmanuel achieve his education. Mangeo Yakasa, Babe no one of them is Hatesi, ETC. So what you need this school? You have to follow one time at time. And we tried. Through his leadership, I should Yakoyango. Imagine what kill on board. A war of man. That is how this general. He was in the lower schools. So, yes, I'm not going to be here, but because they are meant for internal consumptions. No, you don't switch off, but you know how to edit. You know, one somebody doing the pogo page. By the way, the pogo was from now as it is. Also pogo. Nitie nergi mama nodak e bath no kurije dum ni kanyo biro chali sama no raja kama ber ikuvilu lam koro ki some short distance itema our work kanu biro kanu tiyo this has uplifted us. Peter Sani is a principal, will say some ana chalu dalanika yes a more get make one more ODM some more in our life. In some brains in our country is not bad. Some other transformation, but you get political ambition, lost person, but so it is difficult. It's not easy. Re-strategize campaign chair. But hey, you do hard way. According to room, what I don't solve. You do that way, where poor the but they can. For the sake of our future. Otherwise, with those very many remarks,
person. Let's say, apparently one of the oldest. What you know, 483. Na Kalo Guru Sari. Someone don't know, Maria Guru Sari. Guru Sari Kabira. Your name is Oado. Kurkosi kubiro bange waro ni beta tinga utera hii wado mabiri mane kakabiri kujikona e complete jaliero kamano giko mitimari mitumu gino malich ando kiko beni maigi kuni samoro kai guru mungo wa kanyakla machamo diel machamo do chai magodi maigi makrodong masani achunka ni keche usika moro nora non bika kabisa tonel ticho mate kabisa wan dako ni naro korono okinuga kaka gima en donge sama jon pesa ni nyaro riembe ni keche no ng'eyo background kwani nyogote ni jama no konya biro lakini no sei ko no biro kabisa ane gima ke akili ne keche wasibu mang'eny maber kabisa wanyalo wunya kapingi an wach mar limo ni ene chama koro ka bang' liendo wamakore kode akona ni ng'ene wada biro nyaka gweng' wada gwa to kendo the impact manikete ngimana kane wan school Nyasaye mondo ber telo ni nitie kama wacho ni Yesu nodhimo gini joma timo ne ji adi koro ma en ng'uono mar Nyasaye kinyalo paro mi okay ana kana tigo school university for my second and for my after that Nadia joined East African community Tanzania Rose.
He sent his apologies, but I did not include it when I was talking. But he have just 5 years and above, and all 5 years and above, and all the messages which he gave, delivered to them.
There are three main virtues.
Delivered to them.
There are three main virtues. One, honesty. Number two, honesty. Number two, that hard work is important. Wambe weti yokode. Wani bitote mane diaspora kod manka. Manuel Shwele deliver on the results. So that determination is part deliver on the results. So that determination is part.
Come on. members of the community, one by one, mondo giwuo ka gitieko, the chairman will talk, speak last, then Obro invite the current principal, Rapogi boys, well, the chairman, then Obro finish on behalf of the alumni, then Obro work a program to the MC. Before I do that, we want to know to awinjo ka jigware mang'eny sana ka jigware mang'eny sana wach ne jichianore ne kamiye thuolo manok daktari moko bi mondo mos wuoyo keche afwenyo kaka pesa Mr. Kennedy Moore.
Nyinga lunga ni Kennedy Omolo. Kennedy Omolo ni karu na tana bila. Ndio ndio wana sawa. Wana sawa leo mwa ene kumitigo to mudo mitokani. Fit so kumitigo. Koro ankanda the truth manitie ni ODM to 0204 wane mno chako gi Raila 90 kaba baba to 94 igorengo gini no pa uneno security man uneno ma powerful man bedo beside Raila. People could say ni no bedo train this time to one only kakane one so one mo se bedo gi Raila so party majority here. So one must avail for the party from LDP, Madi, or already in a K or whatever. Maybe George, Machu, no Catogata, and Zimmerman. Kuro, Udalawani, can you be a siasa? Kuro, no Yako, mine, no Kuro, no Oya ni to nyakwa na mwalo kwa ni na wale ndio ni wa mwenye ni wabaka ta mungu bana kati ni no Raila ne mbo jabondo to koro watu kaja thuro ni okodo no gino watu odhi konyore na to wandi wagi jogo mi koro daktari to momi angejo miluongo ne jo wan kane wasomo primary dala to the truth manitie daktari musiepo from chien kato dari obiro kata oda to tero wan koni kwa donjo en jako boya jakarungu to kadonjo dana jako ga chemen wacho mara ka ogar ni keri bichumu mo en ume angeri yembo ni angeri yembo oko ni kata ja oda umi sani ni an gi daktari oko thaga ni to ma ko kabiro dala wabi donge siasa. Awinjo ka japuonj mowacho ni en ok ja siasa. En ja siasa to kong'eyo. En ja siasa. Chien. Kama winjo siasa ni akia. Gik mane nyiso kane ginyierowa to koro ni unu bro do ka wani no koro bro garu kwa duku. Ma chachande ne fight na Charles Jojo weleta. Sani we ne gibiro no gi GNC to kare gin gibiro no wash kaso ka. Nyakita nini you got so many Kasuel accused. Good. Tukibiru tameti kama nyalo manyama komiti. Usipu na moro, usipu mali. Jige ne kubiru ndia mane mate. Wanusi. Koro maduo anaduka ro kama na moro joro bogi. Kata one man manigi yare. To nyithinda gi achiel mose di university. To kero another admission. Gechre ko tangene gire kende yote. To wanya mondo biri dogi donjo. Ko gidonjo na ti. Polisi gongo kaneno ka. Niliambiwa kama ng'ombe Rapogi tulido tena. So
erokamano jakanyango. Oseluongo nying mar nus gongo adede ya.
And we must just one second from our member, Makunemita. Makunemita, Makunemita. So, I send the form, and then look at and actually, next meeting, the form. Anybody is a model to it, no. Baba, Pogoni,
Mark sent 20,000 shillings. We have to tell you. Honorable Mark Demeter sent 20,000 shillings. We have received.
Erokamano. Aluka luongo nying mar nus Deriaka. Warus ne jaklasa. Niliwabe tiringinya ina nililuongo akode back to Rapogi lakini nobor noringo dhi kanungo. Lakini kodongo rasmi. Embe nowinjore obi ni kawuok kod nyocha mane owinjore oringo moro nyogbo lakini nowacho ni kata kobiro kamano to en kodwa e kanyakla achiel to wacho ni pod uromo kode Saturday manyien ka jaduong' Kogola. Koro adwa kawo thuolo ni mondo ami chief captain Ouko.
Nyasaye ber. Sechete. Mano. You have not seen. Seche. Mani angone. My name is Tom Ukapamo. Tom Ukapamo comes from Kanoku, a story. But I, Tom Ukapamo, I didn't know at one given time that I'll be, in one way or the other, an in-law in this house. Because Kolan Uchogo is one. John's daughter is married to our place. And the first time after Rapogi when we met was at a funeral where I was the master of ceremony. The body arrived from US. Kumbe msichana yake ameolewa kwetu na mimi sijui. So people were rowdy. So when I saw him alight from the vehicle, I said, no. He said, an in-law to us. That is when I was supposed to join Aborosari. But my uncle, Nathaniel Ugora told me, Mepata was here. I mentored him. I want you to go to Rapogi. And that is how I landed at Rapogi. I schooled. But one time, I was very good in mathematics, English, biology, and agriculture. Very good. But the driving me like hell. So one time, I unfolded my trouser. Then we met with the Honorable Principal, Governor Daki. I can be a good Kuchogo. Anyway, we used to work with the Liach administration, and memories are made of those. When immediately it started talking, you saw me smiling and laughing. Huh? Ajui afanye nini? And you were told, end of Mboje wa pale. That day when he told, and I looked back home, my father was officer. I saw my father behind me. I'm trying to bring it, na imekata. And he passed me. Let fate be. Yeah? Next day, he said, Tom, how are you? I couldn't believe my own wife. Tomorrow we are announcing prefects. The way you had it done, that thing, do you think you can be a prefect? I was in the blues tenor. I don't know whether that day was going to be my day of going home after announcing the prefects. So we started discussing what one of these prefects that have been announced. Who? Tunaweka. I think as long as you people also did those things. Huh? Mimi, if they can give me something, they will give me a volleyball. Huh? Because of this, captain. Again, because I noted down that thing, yeah? And then in the street, after all, Mama prefect in the Asia, what in the Karodesha. Then I said, Tom, Nico, Apam. Niliona ile nyota ndogo ndogo. Zile nyota ndogo ndogo zile umesawa yona. Mimi sikuwa slapped, but niliona nyota ndogo. Hey, what is this? Na vile nilishika vizuri sana nikakunja. I walked. I became the captain of the school. You told me, Tom, you are bright. I want you to manage the school. I want you to be yourself. I want you to lead. As my junior says, Thomas man, come. The chairman promoted us today. I don't know, as he did put it, things were not easy at St. Joseph's. Things were not easy because the was under the management of the prefects. The boys in blue. The boys in blue. I did what I could do. Did my about to take our exams. We were remaining with only 1 week to take our exam. And the Form 4s went in long trousers. The captain is also in long trousers. Just imagine. Huh? By Mr. O. Captain, you mean you're in long trousers? Yeah. Long trousers. Huh? What have you done? We are just about to leave. Leave the Form 4s alone. We are like you people. When I came back to school, my daughter said, without, yes, that was then, just one second. That was then. And when you want to know that you people, our father, that is when you realize you are Tom, I would have expelled you because you have done this and this. Yeah? But you have to go home for 1 week. I don't want you to come with your father. Just come back alone. Go prepare for your examination. I'm going to put. He told me I'm going to make songa to take after you enter the song. He relieved me like that. But he kept me. So I want to say one thing in life. That some people are lucky. And those people who are lucky are we seated here. Your children might not know your importance. Your wife won't know because angoni poke you don't. And you have searched for angoni and you have not gotten that angoni. Hey, I know. But they will know. But to us who pass through your hands, if you ask me, I'll tell you, because this is a history. Your hands, we have a history to tell. We've grown to be what we are because of it. Even when I joined Beta for my 4, 5, and Form 6, I said, I've not seen a principle like this. These are just principles. I don't want to talk what people have talked about. They know, and you know. At the times you will say, hey, akona majuju, alijuaje tuko hapa. Akona majuju. When it's like this, we knew how to call you. When you are like this, we knew how to call you. I won't talk because most of my juniors, I'll talk about it. In school, you go by seniority. It's my senior. This man and Omolo, they were my senior. It's also, he does not know me, I know you, because you are head of me. Yes, you're my senior. But because of my activity and involvement with the Rapogi people, they have been calling me captain. I'm asking them, but what is Songa? This Songa is better than no. Songa must be working from down. Yes. There's nobody that I refer, not even Ngei, not even me. I only look at you. Look at my son. If Rapogi falters, it is you and I, Tomoko. And that is why I've been very, very active in this war yesterday. Because I've been nurtured, mentored, pruned to be what I am. To be by him. You wouldn't have known. So whoever is in a position, do what you think will give you a legacy. Whether it is bad, that's the legacy you are going to create for yourself. Whether it is good, because you won't know it is good. You won't. Please, you won't. But what you know is going to damage somebody, don't do it. Because you are going to destroy a future. But a principle, we are here because you never destroyed our future. We are here because you never destroyed our future. If you would have destroyed our future, we would have been very useless people. We wouldn't be placing you before you lying in that coffin. I know you are happy. I know you are very, very happy. It is only that you can't say it. But we want to tell you that we are happier than you because you have made us be people of value. I'm a member who has worked in the government and I've touched keys of the government. I've touched keys of the government. There's a time we met with Mheshimiwa when I was the chairman of the welfare of Nyando Constituency Welfare Association, and Mheshimiwa Outa had lost father-in-law. And the MPs were now coming. When he came, he found he couldn't even talk. He just said, Captain, you are here. Look at that. I want to tell you, I worked at the Ministry of Finance Treasury as an accountant, because that's the profession I did. At one given time, we were in a forum. And that forum, the Vice President of the Republic, Professor John Saitoti, wanted somebody who would manage the interest of the team, of the Vice President team. So we were being tested. I was young, just 26 years. We sat. Then we were just Bwana Oyula, who can manage this politician well, without fear Let us try them. But definitely I'm seeing Ouko, he can manage it. But the Prof said, let him join me in 14th. And that is how I became. I started rapping. I want to tell you, without fear, that me, I acquired the land in Kasarani, hard, from St. Joseph'S, Rapogi. I said, I don't want to destroy my... So that discipline is you. I don't have anything. So by the time I was marrying, me, I had a home. I had a compound in a room. You know, just like they didn't tell me. Tumejaa kwa serikali. Yes. Unatukosea. Huku tukua natukosea. My father was harsher than you. So when I see my father behind and I see you in the front, I'm dead. Don't ask them what they do for their life. They have a very hard background of you, pushing everybody to the wall. Bushes in Nairobi, over 200. Courtesy to Buddha. That's agriculture. Over 200. Rough. I'm rough. Yeah. My one side of me is very rough. Nina police kutoka juu paka. Mbuzi zangu zimepotea, you get transferred to Elwak. Yeah. We don't want to tell your wife and your children your history. You have Charlies here. You have all these people here. This is the wealth. Which wealth do you want? Mwalimu, which wealth do you want? We are promising you that if you go ahead of us, count yourself lucky. Count yourself lucky. And we wish it happens in Nairobi. If I'm still alive, so you clap for me for that. It's a fact, pregnant fact, plain fact. If you have done well, wait for the fruits. The fruits don't just come. You must make sure that the plant is well watered, well taken care of. When the fruits are coming, you make sure that you make sure the fruits become fruits. We are your fruit. We are your fruit. Whether a farmer, whether yule ambao anajenga manyumba, yule nini, don't dare. Mama, I talked with you, and I know you, because wakati ulikuwa natembea na the two girls. The two girls walikuwa ni watoto wa St. Joseph. Yes. My junior said it. When we were finishing, some people wanted to come and marry her. But me, I'm lucky because one is facing me. Beautiful girl. One people, you are very handsome. It's not that you did so. And you gave back a very beautiful girl and one Peter. The black, you alikuwa ni wewe. We loved you because Mwalimu had only girls. So when you came, you are blessing to the all students of the pool. May God bless you. So, to my comrade, chairman might be of this size. Chairman, this is the chairman. Clap for him. He might be of this size, but the brain and the organizational skill, he has. We talk. I tell him, wewe ndio umekuwa chairman. Kalia, uko na daktari, na uko na lawyer, na uko na yeye. I'm there. I'm behind you. And I want you to listen. I am the captain. When I've said left, it's left. Right. Fagia mimi niko nyuma. Now, I want to ask you, with the little resources that you have, please, don't sigh off. Don't sigh off. We are the resources that you have. Be with us. We are the resources that you have. Be with us. If you want to run away, who are your resources? If you don't have Ukapamu near you, Who is your resource? So, Chairman, I want to tell you with your team that we are going to move far. Don't fear. There's a time I wanted to confront Kamaranda. Yes, when you wanted to be little, I don't know the office. I told them, oh, wacha yeye tu na shida yake. But yule ambao aliingia vibaya na kaanza kutusi Rapogi, I talked to one, I said, I'm the captain. Yes. And we were disciplined, and we must exhibit discipline. If somebody is not going as per our wish, that is not the wish of person. For that they are talking, because it was there by mistake. Yes. And that is how we removed that gentleman. When you were saying that Konini ametolewa, it was my order. But the power you gave me. And then you want to remove it from me. Then you yes. So see, we moved on well after removing that gentleman. We cannot have a rotten mind in this organization. Because somebody is asking, is he truly a student of Rapogi? So, for a principle, I'm approaching you like this. This is you. Yeah? I'm telling you, please, handle Rapogi and give it a legacy. You have gotten it, please stand up. Yeah? Stand up and do the job. It is your time. And if you don't do it well, nobody will come to celebrate you. We celebrate successes and history. Make your history now. Don't chase them away. You must give them. If I would have been chased away. But you must know how to navigate. Yes. Those boys who are troublemakers, some of them are very bad. There's one time when you can remember when you told me I don't want Tom Kopere here, he's a noisemaker. See how best you can give your suspension when he made a mistake. Then Kogola, the late judge, came and told me, Tom, I've heard what the principal wants you to do with the Tom Kopere. Yes, he has made a mistake. But don't you know that he has a gene, brilliance gene disturbing him? This is a law he's making. Go plead with the principal. Come on here. Him and Cosmas Nani. Cosmas. I told them, I don't want to listen to you with the power bestowed on me as the captain of Rapogi. On Friday they are going home. But when Kugula talked with me, sense got in me. And when I went to the parade, I didn't talk. I just left it the way my principal would do it. And now, who is Tom Kopere? The best legal mind. Who is the late Kugola? The best legal mind. We paraded the best legal mind ever. A man who brought both justices, chief justices, together. Magara was there. You saw us with Magara. The public teacher and Magara. Madam was there. That tells you the kind of a person we lost amongst us. So, when today, Governor, just be yourself, be knowing that we are with you, and we are for you, and we will continue to be. My members, I'm clearing by saying this. There's another wall we started with the chairman. I think chairman will talk about it. And we were inviting people, but please let us be together that we can be contributing something. We are only four. It is him, Johnson, myself, and Engineer Patrick Kondro. We started with only 1,000. In our count, the four of us, we have over 56,000. 56,000. And we are continuing. So I want us to be together. Wale ambao wako ndio wako. Wale ambao hawako waja now because Rapogi never helped them. But he who was helped by Rapogi, look for a way to join those who were helped. Yes. True or false? True. Join those who were helped so that you get help. Right now, when Oginga lost the father, I pushed the form 4 of 84. And we bought him something. I think you were told, Molly. We sent him something, just from nowhere. We got that, and he was very happy. Please, I am finishing with a caution. If you want to go far, walk. And when you don't want to go far,
walk alone.
And you will get tired. With those few remarks, my father-in-law, my mentor, my governor, I didn't know that I'll reach this. Nimebakisha only 2 years. I'll be 60.
What?
But when people see me, they think I'm young. I'm not young. You have graced this occasion purposely to tell your people, not you, that you have a family and a very strong family. Whenever they are praying, they should remember this family. And whenever we are praying, we need to remember you. Whenever we are praying, because you have made us what we are. I am a married man of 2 wives, 8 children, and 3 orphans. My first daughter is a nurse at Reminiscing Hospital after going through Reminiscing University. My second daughter is has just finished business. She is in Mombasa Treasury. My 4th house is at Kibabi University. My 5th finished Maseno Finance. Then my 6th, my 7th is in 7. My 8th is in 3. Then my firstborn brother died. Na wife yake na akaniwachia watoto. The firstborn is in university. Secondborn, Victoria girls taking exam. Born on a farm. So I have a family of 11, plus 2 wives, 13, plus my mother of 85 years, plus me. How many? So yule ambao ninakuomba, bibi yangu ya pili ni Mkatoliki, Ngong Paris. Ninakuomba nyinyi, when you go to that conference, allow them wakule hiyo kitu wanakula. That's my appeal. Umeona hawa watu wengi hawakusimama kufanya hii, hawakusimama kwa sababu we are polygamists. Yeah. So allow the polygamists to join that for us. Hiyo kitu ni tamu sana. I talked to Bishop Owa of Ngong and I told him, truth be said, we are human beings. Open these things, mabibi zetu wakule hiyo, sisi pia tukule hiyo, tusikwe vizuri. Hii mambo ya kusema pesa ya polygamy must unachukua. But hiyo kitu yenu ya kukula. So, appealing to you, when you go to God next time, utafute pahali kwa Biblia, uwasomie. Wale ambao wameoa bibi 2 watatu, wakubalie. Kama si hivyo usichukue pesa zetu za sadaka. Ikuwe tu hivyo. With those you remark, I beg to say my mom, niambia nikuje nikuambie, Paul was supposed to accompany me, but he felt ill. Nikamwacha, but she wanted to see you because Nathaniel Aruka and you at one given time, you're very good friends teaching. It was your mentor, not my uncle. So, gentlemen, I've talked and I've made you laugh. That is me.
Thank you.
With those your remarks, may God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, oh yes. Mwalimu. Yuko baki. Mwalimu ni mama.
the father, the whole family, the alumni, alumni, seniors.
3.
Sorry. The planning committee can and the secretary go to summarize the Kachila Mayo Mate. Tomorrow is said, one East character. I joined Rapogi 87, vertical 90. Team and Peter, Molu Magawe. So we, yes, yes, Ubaras. Upon one year day, come on, so money class. So, Mwalimu kwa summarize ma penjumi penjo wacha. Kana join Rapogi, ayo guni story mama bai kari ogenda. Kana join Rapogi, I join Rapogi kaonge school fees. Yunge ngamaonge school fees. Huh? Captain no acho niti colleagues wako bote mlokanye. Ngamo join school maonge school fees. Nena. Abino ki matres mo matin mo ba injare. So ki yo fuacho. So ki sa ndugu matin tin ko. Ngamane supporter with manage. Claro, otema no chamo no se puede esto. Kere. We have to go for it. So you understand background. What is school? Maonge fee kata mana lo fachir matingo. Kuru ngamukila school moko school elder brother. Kupo biro kode. But don't you office headmaster? Get your pain when you work more very very systematic. Right? Only so only don't feet to the wood. Set you go. Listen, no. Painting the change. John and Jiga go in Moko Mako. Community work. By the way, I said community work around the time. A machine. Negila. Moko Makana Chamo Bambo, the king, Mulo Supro, Ilika. Girum. Gilala. So now nigga go on no ka the point I don't solve it to the man will be a sign of disrespect or a kitten and because of Okapan and local and Chimu. Yeah, upon Chimu was an issue. Yes. To say go, elder brother to me Jafashu. You are a very smart guy. Not work for him to suspend a man leech below the report. So, the point of me, I tell you, no word. That dollar who can okay, now you the fee, man, you got a natural I think then figures 3, 3, 3. Hey, then 3, 3, 3 got to be Pesamore. So remember, no dollar. So, Ninti organization more a cold one action it. Let's support child society. Go to office but in Chien Pucho, negi support work at the so if you no bedo supported so what they do me uma for more more in liquid chukomoka so me ubanda o matin they go card they go dollar kiki penny into sponsors now UK to know or nagi yorugi madong but anyway that was the story there Koro kadok tadhi akambis ofisni. Ang'iso gi ni nuwacho ni nyithindo mokalo moyudo 56 and above uchulo negi fee te. Man was the condition. That is what they told us. Sama notimo ang'o? Monotimo school, monotimo penj. Koro kwasekalo giloko the story. Koro nadok aparo negi ni nunyisowa kama an ayudo above 50, ayudo above 56. Ere fee. Akam kanyo endo ndalo ariyo. Nena wuotho king'e seka, seka tabiro kadel gi tienda. So, kwamo kanyo ng'ise ni an ok adhi. Jogi nomanore momiyowa check mar siling 2,000. Koro siling 2,000 ni ng'ise that's the elder brother. Uchako manyo fare wabiro go school. Lakini eno tamore donje school don't ya wendo sana. Akeno donje kamoro we used to hear somewhere called Judendi and Sana wabiro school kenda. Wabiro ka sichima break games. I remember around 3:20. So 3:20 adonjo office mwalimu. Aneno box nakacha ufuacho jogi ni matrix twin pamoja. Kenya kijana ibiro magi gigi yes. So biro kilo fee misi mwalimu and my ayuda check mara lo fare. Ngisa ne kijana dogi man fee. Ngisa ne I don't know what happened. Something just got in my mind. He said, without any fear. I think I want it. He said, mwalimu, anoka dog da. I didn't use any language or dramatic thing or whatever. He said, mwalimu, anoka dog da. Lekage. Kuma ano luonga is school ka munda bia som oka dog dala onge gima dok ni yeah so mwalimu ni yani akanya ni kaka mati kato ni sana bawa ni gigo kore ti yen moro mo waje cha ti yen cha no luongo ga ni forest cool achung kanya achung gigo kanya biro to woro ng'ato duong'na mwalimu duong'na Mr. Dem duong'na Demo Mungu so nala ka mwalimu biro to ng'ise ni talk to that boy ona gudeno obeda admitted in class so wako to yene wuo kuna Dembi kugeto Dembi cha kijana ambapo Wakane kama uonu ni kule pastor kitambo utagori wa mamu dala ka nyithinda what sikudak nango wakati ko kata explain manyo my guardian that and guardian the father which chokuluka ukiga teri dormitory what mane kana bido admitted so kane onge orumo bana nena na yathi wore ni kai ka riembo yathi ruka to kudhi duo but the way kana date na kadhi duo there's no way onge kaka na dhi do fair madu au yeah kuna Demo Mungu ndio ko segure ta tira class kuro Nyasaye dwa timo moro ka bedo pe miya loka kose miya loka to miya bu mano japuonj class master kose miya bu to o introduce ong'isa ni chon joma ne odonjo bakdo ni luonga nang'o ne nitie nying moro ka wacho ni mae nyathini ade luore kabisa nikech nyathini ne nitie mana gimomiyo deko to penj nokalo maber kaito miya penj koro ka Demo osemiya penj to wiya kalo math maber koro kasekalo math maber chieng' na Demo biro e school class master odwa goye class. You know you're 72. And page mancha me ni chude blackboard ruler ka. I don't know when you class. Good. You do call up one the fastest admission. You might work on that is what I did. That is how things worked for me. By the time I go school, now you see balance, 9,000. That's a lot of money. Man, was almost 9,000. More than a year. Yeah, more than a year. So that is how things work. Kasi all the cow books there, kila kitu kile ni kako ya audio. Alikata ulichi mabe na de maja ngoa. Ade wilo books. Albuga gata yo doka. Kosi pom do se wasai do so na do. So I got some special relationship with the teacher, to the headmaster, or the messenger, mana kakana se. Mwalimu, ipenyo ntagomo kilometer. So comrades of Samanti Gumono kilo. Our bureau network, the father of networking. Yes. This networking didn't know room be cut a tail more of Katakuri. They'll forbid them a mate kata any. Was it? They'll forbid them a mate. Took watch a guitar. It's a Jojo Emadi. Consultant, seniors, depending what, then so what? Depending on, then so what? So what, Maro and now? Did you pull what you man who feel or reflect this monotony in the mature? By the time we work at your point, you should feel very young. You should feel very young, and your heart you should be more healthier and live longer. You enjoy by the way, in us at the Union, Peter, who Corrado when I can take school 90. The same thing was Mubaraka. Who Corrado Chakri 90. So now I got a function with your lot together. I've never met the captain, the two captains. We have never met. So Kabuno function with the mama. Okay. So Magogi this function with the mama. Bang. Some more chaka, what you don't know, what you do exemplary church service. It was exemplary, it was just for us. Your raps. Presided over again, your father, my ben record what those days. What a wonderful occasion. So when I saw him, I just got reminded, I just felt young. I was just like, yeah, that young kid reporting to school with blisters. So, okada watch a mangen. So, I watch a mangen kabisa, given the time. So, Jama professors look at the Rapogi. The Mokosomo management, what leadership, and so many things. The one school, no point in tea, you look for results. You don't want a result oriented. You put your nuclear results. So he stops there. Charismatic and beyond charismatic. Simulim was charismatic, and he still is. Then another one, level 1, leaders in up to 5. See there? Level me, I would give him, most of us will see kind. School left him on a bell. The standards. And more important is set what? The culture. So when you arrive from the soldier money gate, to not Jomiziro Mogo, then Japicha. Talking you point them and then a culture. So anyone who came, good time into Mama. So one dollar no longer around here, or can you around here? Don't you know when I see that name? Gary. Yeah. Kijana. Yes, wewe ni kijana kapukutieko disappear. Lakini nento seni. Nento seni nitoka ngi umateni. Obro igno. Uno gubire assembly gi weche ni mane gi medo ya lo igno what odi mana mbele gi weche. Adwatieko gi a quote from Harvard University research publication. More about visionary leaders. A visionary company is an organization, a stock, an institution. All individual leaders, no matter how charismatic or visionary, eventually die. All visionary products and services, all great ideas, eventually become obsolete. Indeed, entire markets can become obsolete and disappear. Yet visionary companies prosper over long periods of time through multiple product life cycles and multiple generations of active leaders. Don't describe Honorable Pesa, but so describe. I'm also going to quote from Harvard University. With those blisters where the things end. Positive school, I joined National University, BA. But the problems even became worse. 89, our teacher was leaving. That's also the time that I lost my mom. And that was the last parent, you know? So things became, wow. My graph started going like from number 19. All, I think we were 140 something. 130. From 19, it just went like this. And I could save it because there were a lot of things happening in the background. But I would have not paid, they go university. So I joined Kenyatta University, Bachelor of Arts. I did mathematics and economics. From there, I did accounts. So I'm a certified accountant, like my colleagues there. So you see the networking. So then after that, I also took my master's in the UK University. Yeah, so I work currently at an NGO based in Nairobi. Asanteni sana.
Former principal, Madam,
all the time.
And all the time.
God is good and that is his nature.
Thank you so much. Apparently, I'll be very brief, which most of issues have been raised. My experience at Rapogi. Kana Rapogi gimana neno mane wa mysteriously named synergy. Angato no se wachoka. There was great synergy ma kiwuoyo gi principal to chalo gi miwuoyo gi deputy. To gima deputy owacho kuomi, iwe ni principal benong'e. I saw that in my living certificate, which I was relatively a quiet boy. And gimoro machielo madawachi, Rapogi was very good for those quiet people. Nikeche management mar Rapogi noloso school ma joma mischievous kane ok mi thuolo ahinya mondo chand joma moko. Nikije, of course, in Ngamba quiet, most often you will not find yourself in many troubles. In fact, mysteries, our principle, how we would get people in awkward places, would get back to us. And you would not dare to be found in such a place. So you would always towing the official, red line so that Mario be peaceful throughout. And actually that is how I went through my experience at Rapogi. That synergy and discipline. I would say in a group where Anadolu Rapogi 84, 87. In fact, listing one Dr. Rika to George. Sylvester, we are 4 of us. One thing, Manoti Morema never bear no kabisa. Ni bullying substantially reduced. Kabisa. One of our class teachers then was Brother George. May his soul rest in peace. Brother George, can you just for man or call me? Because that could torture a Form 1 seriously. Brother George, Nenya Logo to Kodi the whole school. Class to class, man, you would call me no Makawe Mando. So we really had good refuge in the leadership, our principal, Togi Namanomi or Akiabi, Kemanumi no choose, maybe no ngayo. This one would take care of my boys. So he was given to be our class teacher. That worked very well, Mwalimu, for us, especially the new ones when they come to school. And I believe maybe principals should emulate that. A teacher's mom more caring should take care of them once. Because the element of bullying is always still there even today. Rapogi was very hospitable. And I work Rapogi after my O levels. I went to Kanunga High. I don't know worrying, but you were given to your other colleague. I believe is your distant cousin, Broderick Ogandi. Who taught me in A levels in Kanunga 2 years. Team 101 Marius Gunga, I think he was mentioned here. Ikaleba Kech, we were just 3 of us. But Kanunga was a different ball game. It's very close to Nairobi. You think of Nairobi there. Timbegiricho, richo, to be okay care, and generally the level of discipline was not as far approved. So the school was doing relatively well, but there was a lot of problems to fit in that environment. It was a real culture shock for us. We took so much time to adjust, but finally we adjusted. We can check Kanunga de watch more on what discipline. I think we were very mysterious. We could lot to get him and all. Came Namo and Domonio Rapogi Kamagi Pokonyo. To Doja Alliance then. But it's good. We went through and went to the university. I think my first degree economics. Then I went on to do management. And currently I'm an assistant director. I got the Nairobi, assistant director, court administration, Nairobi region. That is where I'm covering. The other thing maybe I wanted to say is that as Panase mentioned, man, can you want to Rapogi then teams, and then small he would find a very technical way of just ignoring me. That allowed on their minds not to rectify himself. Because you were aware that to knock also be. Koro in anything when you read one near Koronyaka. The team we worked very well with the teachers at Rapogi. And Rapogi was not just a school, it was home for us. Anything associated with Rapogi, we would really want to be part of it. A team more biro camp. Gimora Mora me. No team we probate. Tonya ko chuma mutegno kendo obed joma jokisera wayua joma moko. Mondo mi wabed yogiru muteche. I think that probably is one of the downfalls of Rapogi alumni. nikech wan gi siasa mang'eny saidi. To ka wayudo kaka watim gigo, to wanyalo timo much more than this. I've been involved in a few more initiatives. By default, I don't know how I became a treasurer. So, no chakore matin kabisa after COVID. We learned we lost one of our classmates, Harrison Ogosi Opere. I think somewhere just. And we learned almost 8 months after he was already buried. So just a few of us, we sat down and I must say I was one of the people, I think we were both 3 of us. So from there on, I've just been, every time can it issue to, Mr. Pogola had an issue. I mean, very well, extremely well. I think that too, somehow, again, I became a treasurer by default. But can you be the confidence, Koro, Asebedo ka handle pesu. Thank you for at least having confidence in me. Important that I say that. Otherwise, Mwalimu, Nairobi occasionally was Romo in Bakasi Kocha. Occasionally, Adak today I'm very happy not that. This is out of God's will that this has happened. And we finally just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, personally, I would want to pray to God to give you. When we see you, we are inspired. We are inspired to work hard and continue doing good things. We feel happy as people. Otherwise, thanks a lot and may God bless you.
I'd like to invite the current principal of Rapogi to say welcome, Mr. Nyago.
Can I report last year, the first day I had a Dimaunge at a ward to Biro Gitian and all. I don't know if I lake, Monodium with toughness. It's only feeble only. And when Obiro can, they're going to get any Biro. No, Konyalu. So we meet such cases. Kabisa. To being the Kodemone why in the nature of Hamid. So we feel it. We can no out to mock Nyaro to Koro, Nido Dok Dala. That is what Molino felt at that time. Koro, my challenge to you, me Samoro Wanyaro Mogimago, to come with strong association. When you look at the you come in. I will take the kitchen and you come. At the age, then they're doing it. Mr. Bodolo, actually. The Theodore Manadako, the Jawa. Somebody killed no in the baby. Okay, you just yes, it's a mock no left. Chito, actually, okay. Timo, they don't know Golo in the I know what you can win. nyathi omong'e wuon, wan to wan mana joma rito nyithindo. Nikech sama ma kech, min nyathi emotimo. Samoro en kamoro to en kod kelo mago ni crossover. You on. Tito ok en reason miwacho cha. Machielo, Paul the old boy na puonji. He stand up. Mano the last born. Kada puonji dong koro my happiness is one. So I don't want kind of samoro okay feel the way the Gen Z are dealing with it. I inbox you can't get to bring any for sale simply because of your age. Could I inbox with it? That is a bit rude and insulting. It's only the current generation of only how to deal with your age. Togini ka from the homes mawai. Nikech no chandore koro nyithindo kaka wa treat o kaka ne obedo treated. Koro neno ni onyalo duoki kaka to ero. Simply because send you few coins. As parents now, all of us are now parents. We should know how to bring up our children. Carries us no work. Some people were not happy, particularly the old boys. But to me, I was happy because those boys, they will tell you. They even told me, carries us work. You know, anything you do 6.9. You do Kanyama 14 or you do a plane. But we move. We just take a way accordingly. To give them hope, not so that or gain hopeless. More of those 14 is plain plus man. So what I'm happy about, you think of I know Rapogi and how the exams are being done. I'm satisfied with that result. So don't be tempted. Don't be tempted to use dubious means to produce results that cannot be defended out there. My son Mo actually, the School of Medicine, they were 223. Yesterday no ordinary SARS. Only 123 by the next year too. 100 Odok. Nike jango? Kokonya defend a plane. Goro karpen kanyo to kata udi ramara mona. Okadi quality. We want to produce a result. Bara pogi ongego. When I was there as a teacher, Nada Chiel candidate Pogo exam and keep in meeting with a Chiel, the old school. Did okay stuff. It was the boys' money managed and we invigilate. But when I went back, the culture was totally different. Class, to me, that is strange. And it is still strange. We are working around the clock to walk back to maintain the money themselves during exams. Those days, Katamaloka, and also they can do query. Sanitinde, you know, they want to defend themselves. That kind of culture will affect our future. Seriously. No, they did not know it was a Rapogi affair. Well, to wacho ni no ko jasiasa. Barasa. Wacho ni ok jasiasa tena ogona sibe in the middle of the night. Kamora winjo kadhi kethore. Walose nao. Ndio maana jasiasa. Kibedo siasa. Kok jasiasa ndio kwenye sabai. Nakang yuai kawita. Bado akuwa na musani. Do bed gavana. Iko ran speaker wa milioni. Samana tingo jodala wakwa dine no dala gi. That was their agreement. Ni koyude ni etana speaker. Nyasaye no kocha. Ibi Nyasaye ochano gimoro mbele. To konge. Ayudo security man jakom ka. To yud lokani. Bedung ni ko bede pacha ahinya to nitie weche mang'eny. Nikech koro sirikal miyo wane mwa on mane uru jaduong' kamoro. Mano koro principal chiwo orders. Kapok odhi mabor, oyudo kama onyalo fuyo gi ndege, odhi Nairobi, odhi Lavington kanyo omosre gi ji. Mano wabiro nene up to over 100 years. To ka in e kor gweng' ka tiwini kila ng'ato man gi tabu. Unless nudwa yawo ne kiti moro ma joma biro ire, oneno kako go. But ang'eni ko iyudo ne kamoro, ibede kata chama. Kurambe ka dhi ire kanyo to kodona gimoro matin kaka od bo. Lastly, Tito nokonyiso ni wadwa gero complex admin block. Logistics wakama tano matin to wasifia streamlining by next year February kibiro kanyo bon tenja wakupang mwaka ngama dwaro chance di ila yo mano kwa chance this year nitinga mano kome yo moke ka baru moya to max bebe moko chuno wa chuno dia ka una go to kai to kuru do donje go gai ako jago to jo moko bende tiyo gi rekone manya thi old boy to kare mano kare nyathi wati mano wadhi by appeal networking for chako kawuono ni I don't know how I can bridge because these agencies, most of them are taught that's of fall. This group I know how I can that will be one. If you go to Homa Bay, you don't need to imagine Homa Bay to get cut. Old boys. Kissy school is like that. And Zulu boys and so many other places. Can you, as a group, leave a mark for the school? And I say, can you register? I know come here, pesa, most of them will say 1,000 to register. So that we don't have responsibility. They come here, because register, and I don't get to feel it. Some of them jump with Chimu Boru cut afford things. Go to you. this age mobility in Saniko should papas. Karen is a very close friend of I am. I hope Ninja Kamagabo Chanway, Ochendo Tiko. The only person more respect, and I'm all even the parents. If there is anything to be share code, then I can imagine Kori Kama. That's how marriages Kodi New. Otherwise, we need a punchie of the way we chew, and then we get a key. So the dollar and any good in the marriage. Yeah, we should be. I wish you well in your endeavors, whatever you plan to do, in your vision. Vision you must have individually. Then you share it out, 2 or 3, and then the whole group. If all of us, somebody, if we are visionary, we can make a change to the environment that we are operating in. Otherwise,
work close on the side of the Rapogi alumni. What I do? The most important was I do Manakakaja don't even know what removes stress. I always use a bit of criminal, but it's not criminal. Usually, in most cases, it comes out of depression, which is a mental health condition.
Guest of honor, sir, Mwalimu and Mama. Family man, Kabi, friends. Our Anton katika uwe. Keko kwa ngati. Chimu tunosenyisa 4 minutes ago. Nikuno sete limu soku. Jomoko besuka level muru nango. Newa pange kakadano. Mwenye tiku everything kakoro kwa chimu bangi mujike. Koro upange no atimu, ungiyo no atimu nango. Gato karuwe to kutek. Tawanya luwe ndio. So watieki kuru kataka machamo sapa to ena late lunch to end sapa watieki kora watieko ana brodi mapeyo kabisa akongo akelo apologies mar honorable okonge wachini to timo gimoro kaka sikono goro mar fario 20,000 yes. Boro took 20,000 mawa se receive achaka kela apologies mag honorable former governor Zachary Obad. That wall sometimes we assume so Zachary Obad, I used to have his number but I lost it. Kuro sani tokuna contact. I apologize to him. Wachoni kwa jini mbele muda wangu wameka onyamuti mwingine. Sani wachoni wa off guard. I won't even say anything. But he's with us and Mwalimu wachoni tiyo kwa lima bel. Then akela apologies mag 2 other Sikil lakini interior supermoroni Isayo Jala. Isayo Jala bende ja class 1. En bende wacho na Kenya apologies. Oyudo wuode tuo. One will be to call for my children. Then there is Mwalimu Lucas Odoyo Olunja. Mwalimu one of the walls, man and Mr. Kobola. And then the name Village Mutano. Maga apologies, man. Magi mapio pio. Tana ngeo ni broadly wabiru kumicha day kaka jora programu moko wanenya sairo kamano mondo ketwa wimbe oketi warom kama mono gimoko mara ariyo ni ero kamano kaka ne jaduong chikuku kiongo wacho wa kokber ka okwadugwa wagoni ero kamano kech a number of us mara dek en mondo me joma oda kodigi kikinene na ka ginenini nikech in ngama nigi vision, in ngama nigi impact, in ngama nigi influence, ibedo suna antam to kata an mane an oko ang'e gik mane tim ok nanyal penjo daraja mabiro ka mano pesa kane tek cho mabiro ka ok ne yo chiro ya igo nitie yongeni ma stage ni it never used to be joko kanene ko woni gima chon so magi gik ma itimo bank ya sera tenen kare ne in gi vision no mnatama chie kwa yuak ndi an kata kanyi campaign to nyo na bir nanga ngani sama ja dungo don kanyo dibet maber koro joga jawa kono ni kama ka kokete koro gisiko ni baba injo miketwa gidong na kone wewa gidong to gocho ne the right na kitu ne bana moro ya ngero rom na kono ngine afadhali adio gidong wewe dong kode to afadhali ni anoka gocho so akone Raila se kujuni gidong ko to be have never regretted koro ma ko dong to en molitni koro mwalimu indo kaso chani puonja go wadwa no dhimbo lo kambuya notere as airlift to no konyo brother na maduong'na to no mess tonga mano kokalo maber koro an no dibiro na too hard it was more of punishing school kichan mokwongo form 1 biro 1 month ka ji dwa dhi after me kadon to kila kayuora emogolo pesa nyathini nokete mo kose kelo pesa that was like all to kumi ni nyalo yie na nikech an no kariek ahinya plus nitie joma ne riek moloyo and I was aware kan wiya ni nyaka na somo wi kubedo saturated kore ka winjo ni kora somo kendo kan an gi problem achiel ni ka ase somo ma wiyo sa taringo matek school kore aga koko kendo aga pom mora winji ni le koro an mwalimu nong'eyo kini teachers quotas were out of bounds kana nyalo dhi consult kata gutiyo to gima ne nyasa okonya go gima naneno kanyo gima winjo kanyo ka wach ne ng'ato mano na neno kana dhi ko an mwalimu kosa mang'eny kata kaka mwalimu Yerabel ringa dono ngama no penja tu kaka no yera library bakia tangeni magi kumo na kalora ku kendo mwalimu nitimo maber kuom tamo nyien nikech kano nikech ana yuago malich kadhir maseno kana akenne gina ni ngamo ya Rapogi na prefect mano ngama koro iketi gi thuon maseni kalo stages adek chako senior boy ibi acting prefect ko kibedo confirm prefect kora bedo senior boy kana ni gine dimiare nikech maseno kupuonji they guide you iwe iso they just guide you Rapogi gini jopuonji laro class which kore iwe ing'ado this is the syllabus this is the books are in the library read them check in my next month check in Kora I have from one place ma ipuonji mionge time asomo. To give my time to you are not even sure what you should do. Chao keti prefect. Maseno to koro prefect maran school. Rapogi berbe. Maseno to koro literally prefect run. Kata ka headmaster unge 6 months like Amadi went to UK 6 months. So prefect run school. School runs. Koro keta ka acting ma an koro an in charge of gilugo ni sanitary and hygiene. Manyithindo bet to loom. To supervise to look up a pedi. Library behind tea on Magire. Gini comes to Jero Kuro deputy headmaster Kare. Kare Maseno to Kuro ma pingo ni na kalora kura re Maseno. Kura chaku beru lazy. Kura buga ponda dia sneaker the library ma British Council muraso. Ma oka act and to alone you gini gimar hati na alone magi madware maramaka. Kina do anti medicine kata farmers. Look in the Tamaka get phone and teach moki you. To come on, Vira Moya UK. To Kolungo, the first assembly, Kulungo, prefects, and Manugul in Yiga to car act back here. Who in Nulvarima? A team. When I can devise Nicoro, the Maduni were Romy, the West Coast Mother team, Cormanong equals to Korekana Mano, the Canalo Donjo. Donjo got on a Timon production. Bedo UT for 6 years in Kisi. Diligence Rapogi no konya, and school makes more thing. Diligence no konya, many thing mana cow, Katakana cow net terogi judgment, Mare SK show to maybe Omunya Ma in 95, Bedo awarded the best Sons Congress in Kisi district. I know now Butcher and Kisi. Koro problem manango, abido 6 years go not nino ninga bed kanyo. Problem manango ni headmaster kaba rupena biro, koro timu na dopando. Koro ningo public service utera interview, rupena ipando. Maja kuimo kuni goringas. Kora to open my own box namba, kora kai ulo. Barua makora donje wo. Koro livestock kaka donje, tatiyo gi wadu wilo nijared magu. Mwa iko kode uora, Musinga 97 kaura. Demo ni ndio kidala 2 days. Kuna kaka na iko St.Joseph'S kama to kalu. Kuro na sasa kalo kwa kama nileta doga timo masters in cultural extension. Ika. Yana timu PhD in cultural extension na sema. Set your world vision, set your concern, sanati mo personal consultancies, assign it for other things. Mwalimu vision to there. Vision mwana meo jora Rapogi ikoni. Anagati yeko awacho ni angimaga moko adona wachi. Ena na wacha chela adwa kwa muono. Kich mwalimu an line ni kuna cross. Tun adek moko tuna cross. Jogi to kiage. Yiti nyalo pa. Mokwongo form 2 ne wan chiki. Nwari getu wan chiki. Pipe cha wan ni chwado wango. Jogi to winje uja watu wange. Kendo gimano mi afwenyo ni kaje punto serious. Now woro ni all these sympathizers give one of us. Some of you nge Cosmas. No chwade po. Ai Cosmas magano chwade. And serious. Makoro koko ni kura we. Makura we kabisa. Mwalimu mano ni konya character ni konya. Kanyo nge ngono makwa. Mara riyo chimoro ombulo landi to gimoro gibiro ni gorni sia ni nyumbu ko wan amor wadhi gate sanduki ber kuro jiromo ne kanyo ni gorni en wat na ncho nyumo nyathuro nyumo kasi kurama mor wambe wayudi giboro ka mani muka yobe ni chwado so ki mata be ber wacha be ni correct mara dik malimo kono chwado mara dik ne en gik mane captain and I had problems with Moria Dala, but I didn't know them that time. Okay, I knew some, but I didn't expect much of the Yalobi. We do 1 week to exam. What say you do? You put you kill group discussions to one give away more Maurice year. You kill mock papers. Man Kenya Mangema, 42 districts. Was set him was scheming, was set for him, geography man.
manya ka mara alliance gini ne gi osetete ma watieko ni paper no en kata sete from jangul wakale koro wasomo library wasomo wacho ni ja form 4 onge time modhi miel gogo tieno sada de kelo thumno miel kae ka man samwa di no go miel ko jatwa no ko so mwalimu kae no timoro madwana kwa hiyo ngono madoko mwalimu ngo riemba anda mawea nikech macha koro ne asa was the librarian lungo miele library sama ningo berni wasomo dawo no wuok kanyo so ngado mi kero the late chola oyenyo ka oyany kanyo to dawo ka dawo mwalimu no ningo riembo to nyasaye no timo ngono be chunyi manoko riembo gima wacho mwalimu kwa mo ana uone chunya na neno ni japuonj ni jachuo yao last year cha neno ka jared cha jathuro jared limo cha no kalo mo to japuonj wewe ko mo dire rambe japuonj no wacho timo ki assembly kuoma loko ni galirema Tunga ni revi ke tiene there's power in the tongue. Jeri no re madiri dongi ne. Ndo ke mata. To moko ndo ngani first division. Jeri limo ja ko ranga kadala nyaka wuon yangi. Hako jo no singa ke japuino ni ko ni karo puga yao. Ka se chandra igini kite. Yaso mate. Japuin ko wacho ni jomo ko paro ni gin gise kalo moko ro gidwa confusion. Kurana se kalo kanyo. Waso mwasate manga takata buke moko ngiew nani hao. Japuin re mana mwe. Koro japuin lit nan japuin koro mose ma sere koro mwalimu kinyalo paro sama ni chairman mar South Nyanza Heads koro kani luongo rewards ngori kule ingena biro to kamos nyalo paro abiro takala koro jaduog ni huyu ane koro mwalimu ngeni angana timope no se taje sama na timope na koni kagino biro maber 7 points rayo na ngani physics kimesimo riunani na ukanya yudo 1 to 7 points rayudo to kagino biro marai to 9 points koro gimane litna ni 9 point ayudo ni nyithinda yudo mbeta nyarogandi biro yudo 10 koro adwa kore 11 are malich mane mare jiparo raka hata re mayo akaywa Paulo da. Gol mwalimu muona. Na neno ni kanyo. Kama moloyo to ni ira. Gilewi. Gol mwalimu iwena. Ano kadwa na biro weli yendi. Mwalimu anatika wach na kabisa. Kaka madha ni moyo jasa chimuruge. Wadwa biro mora. Video gibe waloso ka chimoro nyakeri kono jomadwa neno kaka mabudho kama yeye. Lakini mwalimu nyasaye umedriti wala amuni ni mondo nyasaye umedriti alumni ni kodan chia kata lemo ni mondo gimochako kaka ne wa captain wacho wadhi kod mbele ko makre mtego nikech aneno ka anaso maseno alumni mama seno tiyo maber kanga gengi tiyo maber wan kwa chako mawani into siasa do koro walamo nyasaye ni mondo wabede gimoro achiel wadhi uru mbele mana kaka captain no wacho nitie moro mosechako wadhi uru mbele wanjia mwendo na manyalo join wa please join us wadhi mbele mondo gigi obed ni kotimore to wanyalo yudo kakwa wan gi akiba wa moro japuonjo yu wakasa walingo beni wan gi kiti moro mwanyalo ndika nika check to nyithindo modonjo machalo kaka an nubira no biro puonjo nyalo na ndalo cha mwalimu lake ana kaka kono na fees nake anati ukaonge bala tujapuonyo ngeza basa ribani samoro brother Carol Gonswaj bisa manani inose chuni mwalimu nyasabu dinu wale ni mana kaka ne japuonyo wacho nyasaye kapod ni kamoro ngine amba yudo gimo koro katie kon kisara ayudo ka apologies mare George Mondi Audi bendo apologize oro ka pesa ni moral for beach Jojo Yugi Zeki bendo apologize manager 1984 oro 1000 atie kuni kesha dona weni japuonye enough time en gi family ne nyaka kakorembo pangwa kaka wuondalo wasewacho monyalo wacho gima wanyalo wacho mogik molo ma ni ma ok onego bed ni biro ka japuonj mogik. Uneno kuwa biro kaka nowacho Isonga ta dia pimo gi daktari gi office. Koro biro ka japuonj nyuol wadhi kama next weekend wadhi ka Thomas Kogola, the other weekend wadhi ka Mr. John Awiti. Man tiene japuonj nigi gweth gimoro momako nyingi japuonj Nyasaye yaro bedo maduong'. Koro kik bed ni mae biro kama mogik. Bendi pod wanyalo biro sana. Gedi japuonj onge moko wach na dhi akala yudo ka geto lo. Japuonj onge ge. Koro kik iriam ni geto lo. Yudo ka japuonj onge ge. Mana ka joma chon nenda. Orwako welo kama. Kendo yore dala ne bende dhora gach kama. Koro kalura kala udonjo. Mama miunyo kamoro madho kimoro modho. To Nyasaye madgwe kama.
Erokamano ahinya e jakom kod tim mari. Apani wakao reasonable time mondo wach gima nokelo waka. Wadok back to jodala to wase consult ka jodala kendo mondo wakao ni sa ok kik ji mang'eny ahinya. Wan gi ji ang'wen madhi wuoyo to giwuoyo mang'eny. Ewi nyithindo duto te nitie nyathi achiel madhi wuoyo magisiwinjore ni Faith dhi wuoyo on their behalf. Kaeto wabiro duoko ne Faith biro duoko kende ne wan to waluongo japuonj Charles then